Good morning. I tried to do some filming yesterday, but honestly I wasn't feeling well, so I kind of just hate the way everything looks and turned out. I feel like I just look so tired and everything I was saying was making absolutely no sense. Today is the first day I felt like relatively a normal person, and I did start a painting yesterday, but I honestly I hate the way it's going already. I made chili because that's like my comfort food, and then I decided to use the chili as a reference for a new painting, and I just am not interested in doing that anymore. So I may start something else today on top of that painting. We'll see. So I know that you all have probably noticed that I've been really into painting still lifes lately, and in my last video I said that I'm not going to question why I'm doing that and why this change in subject matter for my work has happened. But naturally, it's all I've been thinking about. I can be really analytical sometimes, so it can be difficult for me to not overthink things. I mean, I still don't have all of the answers as to why I'm changing things. I think right now I still am trying to trust my creativity and know that my creativity is going to lead me on the right path. Sometimes I feel like being an artist is like being a detective. Completely different in a lot of ways. But what I meant by that is that your creativity gives you clues on what you should be working on next and what you should be looking at, and then it's up to you to listen to that voice in order to be able to make the work you want to make. And this is something that I've really struggled with in the past, because what I feel like I'm just talking about is trusting myself, and personally and artistically that's something I've always just struggled with. I just find it hard to do. What is kind of helping me right now is just to surrender to the process. I feel like I've spent so much time fighting with my art and my ideas. I just don't think that that's necessary anymore. Not that it ever was, honestly. I've kind of talked about this in other videos, but whenever I would come up with an idea for something, I would automatically just shoot it down because I felt like every single idea I ever had was stupid because it came from me, which really is so sad the more I think about it. And it also led me to not creating a lot of work during that period of my life. I feel like I denied myself of so many artistic opportunities because I was just feeling insecure. I often just wonder where I would be now if I had just decided to let myself fail, and if my work would be better because of that, or maybe it would be the same, I don't know. I have a feeling it would probably be better. I feel like if I was giving younger me advice, I would just tell myself that it's okay to fail, which I know is easier said than done. But I feel like the risk of failure is worth it in comparison to not reaching your fullest potential as an artist. I feel like that is a way worse fate than failure. And yeah, I don't know, I've just been thinking a lot about that this morning. I feel like part of the reason it's so hard to be an artist is that a lot of the process of being an artist is feeling completely lost and like you don't know what you're doing, which can be pretty scary. And I feel like it's just human nature to just want answers to everything and know what's coming next. It's uncomfortable to not know what's going on, or at least that's how I feel. I don't know if I'm completely alone in that. Anyway, I'm really just trying to enjoy this time where I guess I just don't know what's going on and just kind of accept that I don't know what's going on. And I'm trying to be more excited about it than nervous about it. I'm also not saying like I'm never gonna return to my old work or anything like that. I think that I'm just saying that I'm just doing something different right now. I just think that trusting myself and what I'm doing is going to eventually lead me to a better path, and then also hopefully helping me become a better artist, which is honestly a big goal for me. Anyway, those are just some thoughts I had this morning that I wanted to share. Hope you liked them. I've been having a really nice morning. I ended up adding the studies that I did from my last video to my sketchbook. I've been loving the way my sketchbook has been going lately. I just love that if there's something I don't like in it, it's just so easy to cover it up and then just keep going. There are a few pages that like I'm just not happy with that I do want to cover up, but I like that I'm just giving myself the kind of freedom to just do whatever in there, and I don't feel like this pressure I used to feel before about working in my sketchbook. Now I just kind of feel like excited to put things in there or excited to be drawing in there. It's nice, it's cool, I'm into it. I also do like the collage kind of thing that I have going in my sketchbook right now, because I just like that things are like different textures and sizes, and I feel like it creates like these nice compositions. So that's what it's all about. Anyway, I'm probably just gonna edit for the rest of the day, which is like super boring, so I'm not gonna bore you with it. Anyway, talk to you later, I guess. So, fun news, my painting is going to be in an art show, which is pretty cool. I showed my application process and all of that stuff in my last video, so if you want to see what a successful application looks like, you can go check that out. But now that I have been accepted into this art show, I need to get it ready to be shown. What the gallery has asked for is for all the works to be hung on D-rings with a wire across. I need to fill out a little bit more documentation that they're asking for, but other than that, this is pretty much good to go. This is kind of an old painting. I don't even remember what year I did this. Of course, I didn't write it on the back either. Since I'm kind of in the process right now of changing a few things, my subject matter is kind of different. I don't feel like I'm ready to show the new stuff I'm working on right now, which if you're kind of going through this right now, what I recommend and what I'm doing for myself is just showing older stuff until I feel more ready to show newer stuff. The reason I'm doing that is because I don't like fully know what I'm doing, like I was kind of saying earlier in this video. And in order to kind of figure out what I'm doing, I would need to do more exploration. I also need to write an artist statement and all that stuff, which, you know, you need to know what you're doing in order to write the artist statement. So yeah, I feel like it's fine to show older pieces. You don't always have to constantly be showing newer stuff. That's all I wanted to say about that.